Yo, what's up guys, Saintsfan here. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. This is going to be the only video uploaded today on Sunday, but I wanted to talk about some DLCs that I think we need to see before GTA Online stops updating, before GTA ends or whatever that may be, and it might not be anywhere in the near future because Rockstar is still making a ton of money from it and they're going to milk it as much as they can. The 5 DLCs that I will be talking about are DLCs that I think are within reach. Not like the casino, because I don't think that's ever happening. Not like Liberty City, because I don't think that's ever happening. Las Venturas, nothing crazy, not Heist 2.0. Just themed DLCs like we've seen in the past with the hipster, the high life, the lowriders, stuff like that. Even though I would much rather DLC content like the VIP or the executives and other criminals that added VIP systems and a bunch of new gameplay elements. Will we ever see that again? I'm not sure. These are in no particular order, but the first one I'll start with, just because we talked about it a little bit this week, is a Bikers DLC. This would be like any other DLC in the past. They would add some new choppers to the game that you could potentially go into Benny's or any other custom shop and actually upgrade them. You wouldn't just be able to change the rims and the color. They would actually have some like decent customization for them. Like I mentioned in the video I did a few days ago, some new biker gear, like some other vests, some worn and cut t-shirts or jeans or pants, some new helmets that are actually like biker styled helmets that are cool looking, not like the open face helmets that just look pretty ridiculous unless you're on the Faggio. Also, since I mentioned it in the other video, why not open up some new bars that we can go into or some new places, you know, give us some new interiors, Bahama Mamas, or, you know, any of the other ones that people have wanted. I will leave a link to that video that I did a few days ago if you haven't watched it, if you do want to get a better idea of what a biker DLC could add, because trust me, it is actually, like, after watching the video, you might be turned on how cool a biker DLC would be. Next DLC that I would like to see is an Offroad DLC. Now this one is tricky because for whatever reason, I guess it's just the way the game works, supercars are kind of better off-road vehicles than actual off-road vehicles because supercars go faster, their engines are more powerful, and it's easier to get up a mountain or a hill in a supercar than it is with any of the trucks or any of the off-road cars in the game. I'm not sure how they could balance that necessarily, but some things I would like for an off-road vehicle. One, they could probably use Beaker's Garage up in Paleto Bay as like the Benny's for off-road vehicles. In there, you could add lift kits to your cars or to your trucks, make them higher. You can convert them to a 4-wheel drive vehicle if they're not already. That'll probably help out if you're like going off-roading. Better and more off-road tires. Also, some unique customization like the rust liveries for the Slam van, stuff like that. And maybe even some like Mad Max style customizations for your cars. Kind of how like the Duke of Death is. Like give us some customization like that for off-road cars. Because I think that would be pretty fun driving cars like that, you know, around in GTA Online. In addition, some cars they could add, some trophy trucks. That'd be really nice. And maybe even like a high-speed sand buggy. Maybe it would have to go in the sports category just because how fast it would be. But it would still be pretty cool to be out in Sandy Shores having the police chasing you in a high-speed sand buggy going like ridiculously fast and getting away from them over the desert. I think that would be pretty cool. This DLC might be similar to the Lowrider DLC in that it's like a small niche, but I still think if they did like what I just said, like with the Mad Max style stuff, that would be really fun. And plus I think off-road cars, there's a lot more use to them than lowrider cars because like more than half the map is off-road. So I would definitely like to see an off-road DLC. The next one, this one is something that like so many people have been asking for, a police DLC. Something that would add a cops and crooks mode. Now, unfortunately, I think it would probably, if they ever did add that, it would probably be added as an adversary mode. I don't know I don't know how that would work, to be honest. And if anyone has any suggestions for a cops and crooks adversary mode that could potentially come with this, let me know in the comment section. But one thing that I thought would be cool, besides just like saving cop cars in your garages and all the stuff like buying police uniforms and all that, which by the way, I don't know why we can't save cop cars in our garages. Like what, can anybody explain to me a negative to that? Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but whatever. One thing that would be really cool is if, and this is like probably the most far out idea of this video, a VIP system for cops. You would go into your interaction menu, maybe it would be really similar to the VIP system in that it only lasts for 4 hours, but you pay or whatever to become a cop. And this would be really similar to being a VIP, although now you're doing good stuff. So you can maybe invite 3 of your friends to be your partners. If we can't save cop cars in our garages, maybe you'd have to go to a police station to pick one up. Maybe there could even be some cars that spawn specific to when you are a cop, like through the menu. And you could go around stopping crime instead of doing it. Like I said, the VIP system, you have to go like steal packages and bring them somewhere. Well, if you're the cop, maybe there's either NPCs doing it or other players doing it, and you stop them before they get to the location, and you get rewarded for that, whatever that may be, and money, I guess, and RP. I just feel like having a VIP system, but like cop-based, would be really interesting. The 4th DLC, and this one is something that people may like, people may not like, just because everybody's gonna say, oh dude, I don't want more racers in the game. But dude, look, think about it. It's only a racer if you make it a racer. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a street racer or tuner update. I just want to see more cars like the Sultan RS in Benny's. Whether that be the Kuruma, because I've done a top 10 video on like cars I want to see in Benny's or added to Benny's, and the Kuruma was number 1, because like that you can make some really awesome customization options for that car. And the Sultan is like one of my favorite cars in the game, besides the fact that they put it in a super class and it makes no sense. I love the customization, like the looks. Oh my god, it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. It's one of my favorite cars from GTA 4, so it's got like the nostalgia factor too. But I just want to see some more cars like that, some sports cars that you could bring to Benny's and have the amount of customization on it like you do with the Sultan. The Banshee, it wasn't really up to par, I don't feel. Like the Sultan's liveries, all the customization options, the engine, the hood, the interior was so much better than the Banshee. And I don't know what else they could add in this like Street Racer DLC, because I feel like we have a ton of like Street Racer-ish clothing and weapons. I don't really think there's any weapons you could really add. So maybe this one could just be cars, but I don't know if they would ever do that. Although I have a feeling, you know, if they did add sports cars to Benny's, a lot more people would be excited than lowriders. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I would like to see, just because they sort of teased what they could do with the Sultan, and I just want to see more of it now. And then the 5th DLC that I would like to see before the game ends would be customizable Pegasus vehicles. This is something that people have asked for since the game has come out, really. I'm not entirely sure how this could work, well, at least for boats, because cars or planes or anything that you could fly or get on the ground, you could go to the locked Pegasus airport hangar in the airport and customize it. Boats, I'm not sure how you would necessarily get it there, but I just want to see some customization for my Pegasus vehicles. I don't know why we can't, you know, have like gold rims or different rims on our monster trucks or on our Insurgent with the machine gun on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have a matte black jet. I want to put camo on my Hydra. Why not? There's a lot of really cool options for that, and I think it'd be a lot cooler. Like, yeah, I may not like people who fly Hydras in the session just because they like to kill everyone, but it'd be really nice if you could see different Hydras everywhere, and, you know, not the same one over and over again. I mean, I'm sure you've all seen it with some sort of mods out there. They always have these big old monster trucks with like super rims, and as stupid as that looks, I still would like to have the option to do something like that, because like it's fun to do. It's fun to be unique. It's fun to be creative and to make your own sort of Pegasus vehicles. And I feel like the Pegasus system is really lacking, besides the fact that it never freaking drops your stuff where you want it. Always says, sorry, come back again later. You know, I want some customization to it so when I get that car that they finally deliver, or that truck or the plane or whatever, it's different from all the other ones you see in the lobby. Anyway, that was my sort of top 5 list. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you agree or disagree with any of these, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I feel like these are reasonable DLCs that we could ask for the future of GTA Online. See you guys in the next one though. Drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.